Just gotta make sure I'm actually live. Okay, we look good. Alright, so, it's been a little bit. Kind of extremely busy with real life shit. But, we're gonna continue on with story for Final Fantasy XIV. I believe we should just be on the quest to liberate Doma. Avedon has devised a cunning strategy to reclaim Doma Castle. Imagine you are eager to hear the particulars of our plan. Allow me a moment to gather everyone's attention. Okay, good to know he's right there.
All are in agreement. I will outline my plan to retake Doma Castle. First, Lise and the Doman Irregulars will conduct a series of raids against Imperial targets throughout the surrounding area, with the aim of drawing the garrison's attention. Shortly thereafter, our Zayla allies will launch a surprise attack on the castle's airborne defenses. In this way, we will prevent the enemy's airships from rendering support and cut off one means of escape. Alize and I, together with the Shinobi, will exploit the ensuing chaos to infiltrate the moon gates and disable the Magitech field generators. Once the barrier is down, we will be free to cross the One River and reach Doma Castle. It is at this point that we must turn to our Confederate and Kojin allies. They will commence to bombard the castle with cannon fire, while sailing west towards the Doman Enclave.
Wait, the Enclave? Why would you want them to sail away from the castle?
Because the Enclave is home to countless civilians. Once pressed, the Imperials may well think to take them hostage, and I would fain forestall any such attempt. After we have secured the Enclave, we may lay siege to Doma Castle directly. The main strength of the Doman Liberation Front, under Lord Hien's command, shall be committed to this endeavor, as will you and your redoubtable allies. The rest is simple. We scour the castle for the Viceroy, we find her, and we subdue her. Without their leader, what remains of the Imperials' morale will crumble, and they will surrender or attempt to flee. And Doma will be free. Your thoughts, Lord Hien? If any points were unclear or gave you cause for concern, I should be glad to go over them with you.
Nay, 'tis a fine plan. You have a talent for this. That much is plain. We shall carry out Alphinaud's plan to the letter. Time is of the essence, as you know, so let us each see to our respective preparations. Carry on.
Okay, so we gotta speak to Hien. Time to tell all these freaking Garleans to go fuck themselves. Let's see. There's no shortage of tasks that must be completed before we can launch our attack. If you have a moment, perhaps you could lend a hand. That said, I've only just returned. It would be better for you to speak with Alphinaud to find out how we may be of service. I guess we got a little prep work to do. Try and keep busy. Folk glad I'm going to hear it. There's one task which comes to mind. As explained during my briefing, Alize and I will need to infiltrate the moon gates to disable the Magitech field generators. Though I pride myself on my knowledge of various subjects, I must confess I lack confidence in my knowledge of this particular one. Why I turned to an expert. I have been conversing with Sid via Tataru, attempting to ascertain the design of the generators based on our limited intelligence. Well, certainly he sent a parcel with some documents which he believes may be of use. I'd like for you to go to Kagane and get them and bring them back here. In the meantime, I'll continue to work with the Shinobi allies to plot a path into the gates. Safe travels lines. Thank you again. Okay, so let's see here. We got to go to Kagane. I'm going to probably do story for a couple hours, and then what I want to try to do is Scholar and Summoner getting up there, almost to 50. So I think I'll wind down with getting Rogue set up for the, they can start doing leveling queues. Around hour 2 or so of the stream. For now, we'll try to knock out as much plot as possible. Greetings, honored sir. Will you be entering the Ruby Bazaar offices? Yes, I will. Lines, what are you doing here? I thought you were fighting nomads on the Azim steppe. Oh, you beat them. Good show. Shame I didn't get to see it. Alphinaud has been keeping me appraised of the situation in Doma. Be any good in a physical fight, but in a paperwork fight, I'm a true Kagan. Yeah. You're here for the parcel, said Sin, right? Wait a moment, and I'll be right out. It arrived not long ago. Order delivered into our offices along with various other knickknacks from Eorzea. Sid regrets that he could not come in here in person. Apparently his hunt for the dragon in Omega demands his full attention, you see. Still, he is reasonably confident that the documents that he provided would be enough for Alphinaud to do the work himself, so as soon as that parcel gets here, we can open it up and see what's inside. Pardon my interruption, but the parcel in question, was it the one you placed on the shelf in the back for safekeeping? I believe so, yes. Why do you ask? Well, you see, on closer inspection, it said parcels believed to have been addressed to Shikishingumi Barracks. Though it does indeed, bulge with the quantity of paper reminiscent of a rather large instruction manual, the linear scent of lilac leads me to conclude it is in fact a sizable collection of love letters. Impossible. That porter was carrying a parcel addressed to us. I saw the writing with my own eyes. Oh, I do not doubt that in the least. However, as he was tasked with a number of deliveries, I can only presume that he handed you another parcel by mistake. This is a disaster. We have to find the proper, that porter right this instant. Aye, she can move quickly when she has the mind to do so. So quickly she neglected to take these love letters with her. They too must be redirected to the rightful recipient. They should also aid you in tracking down the right porter. Keep records of the deliveries and so forth, after all. The man in question was a middling height and build, not like myself. Black hair, short, terribly helpful in Kagane, I know. Cheery sort, wearing bright colors as I recall. I will send a few of my men out to search, but in the meantime, why don't you take the parcel and see if you can't track him down yourself. I'll wait here, and on the off chance he realizes his mistake and returns. Search Kagane for the overworked porter. Got it. And this should get us enough for a level, which will get us level 70, which means we should have some decent gear coming our way. So he's somewhere in this area. Got it. So we're looking for someone with black hair and colorful garb. Pretty sure you said short black hair, though. Who are you? You seek company? For an hour or an evening? Oh, how it reeks of perfume and desperation. I know not of it, nor do I wish to know. Yeah, I kind of figured you weren't the right person. Maybe? Oh dear, I misplaced some important documents and I do not find them quickly. There will be dire repercussions. No, no, it is nothing so scandalous and base. Although there's a man with singular dietary restrictions, which I've noted detailed in my notebook, cannot purchase produce without it. Okay, so it's not him. Oh, there he is. Good evening to you, sir. I have no time to chat. I have to head to Akaro, or was it Hostelry? No time, no time. I recognize that parcel. I delivered to the Ruby Bazaar not long ago. What of it? A mistake. With the Shiki Shingumi, you say? You're right. How stupid of me. Fortunately, I've yet to visit the barracks. This is for you, yes? Take the order in exchange. Right, so now we just gotta go to Tataru. Greetings, honored sir. You'll be into the room. Yep. I'm sorry, I couldn't find him. I guess we just have to hope he realizes his mistake and returns soon. That's it. That's the parcel. You found him. Oh, knowing our luck, Sid put the wrong papers in here. Nope, this is it. The documents detailing the operation of the Magitech field generators Alphanode requested. I can only imagine what would have happened had we sent Lions back to Doma with a parcel full of love letters. Look at Alphanode's face would have read as he reads the first pages. Second thought, I'm a little disappointed we didn't. Everything's working so hard to fight for Doma's freedom, and here I am making the same silly mistakes. It won't happen again, Lions. I'll keep working hard to bring you and the others useful information. If we hear anything new, we will contact you straight away. Oh, and you may be pleased to hear that we have brokered an agreement between the company and the Confederacy. They require armaments we provide, discreetly, at a reasonable price. I'm sure Lord Lorito would be pleased to hear it. Indeed he was, indeed he was. Well, it seems our time together is at an end. Give Alphano and Alizé my regards, will you? It seems it's like just yesterday you were here. Our plans proceed apace. Do you have the documents? Yes, I do. There you go. Excellent. This looks like to be exactly what we need. Assuming our shinobi escort can see us safely inside the moon gates, I should have no trouble deactivating the barrier. Good, good. That is one last thing to worry about. Okay, and we will go get that one here soon, so we gotta go to Reunion. Let's see. This Should you wish to further employment, maybe you could speak with Alize. She was planning to search the surrounding area for Imperial patrols. If you go now, you may be able to catch her before she departs. Alright, what I'm probably going to do is I will continue doing story until we get the next dungeon, and then we will do our level 70. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I've not told you about my plans. You wish to come with me? Well, far be it from me to refuse you. If truth be told, I'm not entirely sure what I expect to find. In the wake of our failed assassination attempt, the Imperials demonstrated uncharacteristic restraint. There were no public executions, and not a single village was put to the torch. But as I mentioned earlier, our latest intelligence does suggest a purge is imminent. For all we know, they could be out in the field even as we speak, surveilling their targets and making their plans. If so, we need to put a stop to it. Begin our search to the north. Hey, Nocturnal, how you doing? All quiet for now. Let me to the next location. Let's see. There you are. No Imperial patrols near our headquarters. Good. The last thing we need is a repeat of Ralgar's reach. Even so, it would be prudent to search a little longer. Doing great on Stream Deck playing some Wreckfest with mods. I'm not sure what that is, but glad to hear it's going well. Not exactly the enemy I was worried about. Damn it all. Just can't leave the carcass laying in the middle of the road. You've gotten stronger. Next to you, I feel like a child playing at swords and sorcery. Or perhaps it suits you, better than books. Well, much to the Makote I met on my travels. He was a master of these techniques, and gladly agreed to teach me the fundamentals. I never could warm to common rapiers. I vastly prefer using the blade of my own creation, despite the toll it took on me. Oriange's gift was a godsend, to be honest. Anyway, we're falling behind. We should split up and try to recoup some lost time. We've heard rumors of Imperial soldiers sulking about disguised as villagers. One that was supposedly spotted near the ribbons, south of here. Go and see if there's anything out of the ordinary. You ordered your 7 Collector's Edition today? Nice, nice. Anything good? I got a couple Collector's Editions that are kind of more like... But... Oh, hello there, young man. My associate and I are in search of fertile soil for farming in this land caught our eye. You doubt my words? You suspect we have some other purpose in coming here? How vexing it is to be questioned in this manner. Very well, he desires this truth. We shall have it. Deal with him. Well. Fuck you too. Lords of the Fallen. Why does that sound familiar? Is it like a Dark Souls game? I saw them attack you while this one fled. Since you seem to have everything in hand, I decided to capture him. Imperial, I presume? I knew it would come to this. With the hands of a Westerner. Someone would at least know the rights. You think you understand, but you do not. She will burn it all before she surrenders. She will never kneel again. Nor should she. Oh, I'll have time for our vision thing to kick in. Rest assured, the notary will receive due compensation. Young Ashi has great potential, this much is plain. He applies himself, he may one day be granted the opportunity to go to Garlemald and learn from some of the leading authorities in the field of magitech. Your citizens are afforded such treatment, however, much less people of the provinces. You will need to do more. Oh, but of course, I have no doubt that we shall. My husband and I only want the best imperial education for our boy. I finished planting the rice, Mother. While the officer is here, Yotsutsu, so you, inside, now. Yes, Mother. You did not mention that you had a daughter. My sister's, not mine, Kami rest her soul. She is utterly hopeless. But one cannot choose one's family. Indeed, she is of age to receive an education as well, is she not? And we have no record. Trust I need to remind you of your legal obligations. Oh no, of course not. She is weak and sickly. Some days she has not the strength to leave her bed. Though a thought occurs to me, and how so we can come to an understanding. That was a near thing. What happened? We were talking and all of a sudden you were somewhere else. Did one of these soldiers hit you in the head or something? Well, if you say so. We should go and tell the others what happened here. This was taken up by a new studio. So it's a sequel, I'm guessing? Or is it a remake? Obviously, it's a weak sequel if it's 1,000 years after the first game, but I mean, I don't know anymore. Sometimes they like do remakes that are technically not one-to-one. They're so loose with the language nowadays. I don't know what's what. Like the Final Fantasy VII remake. That's like a completely different game, but it's a remake. Where is it? Thank you. You didn't have to come with me, but you did. For that I am grateful. Tell the others of our encounter with the disguised soldiers. When we dispose of the bodies, it's only a matter of time before their comrades note their absence. As if we needed any more reason to act quickly. You sure you're alright, by the way? You've been awfully quiet since we returned. You think in terms of remake, is built from the ground up, but keeps the name? I'll tell you the rest and leave the to rest and leave the rest to the others. But seeing as how this is in your nature, Lise returned not a moment ago, looking a bit worried. It seems that trouble is afoot in them all. You'd go and ask her about it. As for me, I will not oppose you any further. Okay, I was kind of hoping that we were already on the quest just to free Doma, but I guess we still have more groundwork to do. Alright, Lise, what do you need? I hear they got enough armor as it is, huh? Oh, you're here to help? That's a relief. I've been trying to help the villagers in the mall get ready for the operation. We've run into a few problems. Remember how we're supposed to stir up trouble as a diversion, right? Well, the thing is, we don't have enough armor to go around. The Doma and Liberation Front would be able to furnish us with some, but it seems that's not the case. I'll go and tell East. Why don't you come too? Oh, that's over on the other side. Okay. We'll just teleport over there. Oh, you're here too? I heard about the soldiers you and Elise encountered. Glad you're alright. Right then. Say, we have gathered up all the rope we could find in the village, and every tool with an edge, but it is not enough. Even a hoe would suffice. There's no more to spare. Thank you, Agusa. Ryosen could use a hand if there is nothing else. As for more tools, I may have some in my home. Go and search it. Take whatever meets your needs. I made her knife rust balls for everyone, including some special ones for Lady Yagiri. Can I go and give them to her? Silly little girl, of course you can. Hurry. You never know when she will have to leave on a secret mission. Sorry about that. Everyone's trying to contribute since Lord Heian returned. There's so much to worry about. You're doing well, you say. Though I have to ask, have you had any luck finding more armor? Unfortunately, no. Unlike weapons, there are no substitutes for proper protection. It's not as though we need full sets of Imperial plate, but we're not soldiers. If we attack without any equipment, we'll be slaughtered. Doma Liberation Front doesn't have any armor to spare. I suppose we could ask Hancock, but there's no telling how long it will take for him to send us supplies. Do you have an armorer in the village, or anyone with some skill to fashion armor? There is one man, a craftsman who fled the Enclave, with experience and may be able to help. I don't know if I can persuade him to, though. Maybe you two could come with me. His name is Suranuki. He lives in Kasakari in the south. Come with me. Okay, let's see. Is that the old guy who's living by himself? Maybe... No, it's gotta be somebody else. A different dude, being a hermit. Who are these starry-eyed youths who stand before me? One who sings of rebellion and of liberation? Surely they would not think to trouble me with such foolish dreams. Oh, go on and say what you will, but do not take offense if I die from laughter. Anything for us? Nope. So we'll just take the materia. Sagan, you have me fashioned armor for villagers who wish to fight Imperial regulars. Mad fools charging boldly to meet their deaths. Bring me steel and I shall give them shields to shield their soft bellies. Yes, yes, plates of steel, all that you can carry. Better to shield them from blade and bullet. If only it were so simple, Master Suranuki. Steel plates are not so easily procured. Blind, deaf, and dumb you are, boy. We are awash in broken steel. Magitech. Great cylinders come clashing from earth from on high. Shatter them to bits with my explosives. They will not fail you. But I made them to kill Imperials. Remove my steel and you'll have your armor. It's not like we have any other armorers who can help. At least we can get to blow things up. Well, hopefully when it comes in, it's actually a decent product now. That's all I could say. I've never touched it, so I couldn't tell you if the game's any good. Go ahead and just do a makeshift bomb on that. I just have so many games I need to play. To get back into Baldur's Gate. See if I can get past Act 1. Might do that this weekend when I have some because Baldur's Gate's a game that I need to have time to invest myself into. It's not a game I could play for just an hour. Oh, that is a lot of plating I dropped. Huh? You have the many plates of steel I demanded. Show me. These are... And you're committed to your cause. Dressing villagers as soldiers and marching off to war. Stupid, stupid fools. Doma is dead, and so are her people. Lord Cayenne, Lord Hien, all dead. Their blood is on our hands. It was Lord Hien who saved us, who spared us the worst when the Garleans came. Every shred of pride and honor he cast aside, without a second thought, all to win their trust, all to serve as their puppet. Restored to his throne years later, a paper tiger. Such shame he must have felt, but no matter, he would suffer it for his people. The life as slaves is better than none at all, he believed. Not us. After my lady died, we began to whisper in the ears dreams of freedom and liberation. We pushed him to take action, if only a little. 10 years of preparation, of machinations. So careful we would be, and yet, Doma burned for our foolishness. Not for that of Lord Kian, Mosin, the Enclave. They were raised for all our sins. We murdered them all. See, murdered you all. You're wrong, Master. You're still here. You're still alive. Lord Kian too lives on, in our hearts, and his son, for Lord Hien has returned. Lord Hien? Alive? Cannot be. You lie. You lie. It's the truth. Hien came back to Doma to help our fight for freedom. Could it be? My Lord Hien yet lives? Oh. Bands of steel to bind the chest and belly. Yes, yes. I must heat the forge and begin work at once. 10? 100? How many do you need? All that and more you shall have. Okay, that'll give us a new lance. Even after 25 years of opposition, they still have it in them to stand up and fight. Just to show them the way forward. Ise and I will stay and help Soranuki finish the armor. You have no need to wait around. Why not go to the House of the Fierce? I'm sure there's plenty of work left to be done. Let's go out and see what you can find. Wait, no, that's alright. I gotta go to the other one. Everything is in order, sir. Under Lord Godsetsu's sage tutelage, we go stronger by the day. Hey, so you don't need anything from me? These guys over here. Help? Oh, no, I will not impose upon you without cause. Sure that everything is in place and everything is fine. I require no assistance, comrade. Lord Hien instructions to me were quite clear, and he'd only transcribe them for the benefit of our Zelia allies. Speaking of Lord Hien, if you are eager to be of service, perhaps you could seek him out. Keep an eye on him, perchance. Should he decide to venture outside? Let me guess. Someone asked you to act as my protector. To hear them mutter, one would think I intended to stride up to the castle gates on my own. The truth, of course, is rather less dramatic. I hope to look onto the castle one last time before the battle. Here to join me? Setting a lot of fretful minds at ease. Very good. Let's depart for Mosin at once. Wait, how do I get out of here? I might have to go out here, then loop up. There we go. Mosin was home to great many powerful families, men of honor, samurai. Once, great swaths were razed, and people put up to the sword. What little remains stands a testament to what was, never be again. Come, we'll take a closer look. Oh, that's kind of a cool design for the Iron Giant. No sentries, at least of the living sort. These shambling suits of armor have run to the place. This was a bustling street so full of life. Oh my god, can you not? You're an asshole. Alright, what you were saying? Even in the Imperials walked among us, sometimes openly, sometimes discreetly. We were always aware of their presence, and we were complicit. He did what he had to do to preserve the peace, to keep our people safe. What cost? Forgive me, this is neither the time nor the place for such dark musings, but they did serve to remind me of the barracks which once stood to the west of here, where there may be weapons our comrades could use. If you head down the street past these makeshift barricades, you'll come to ruins. I'll search elsewhere. Meet me at the water's edge when you, So what am I looking for? Doesn't help that a fate just spawned right on top where I need to go. Curiosity killed the catfish. Okay. Well, obviously I don't want to mess with that right now. Is it inside? Excuse me. There. Okay, there we go. We were out one sword. For an entire army, we have one sword should suffice, yeah? Alas, I found not of value. Did you? Still sheathed in its scabbard. Though even shielded from the elements, it'll need to be cleaned and oiled. Recognize the crest. Belonged to the son of a samurai I trained when I was young. Never had the chance to draw it. There she is. Doma Castle. My home. They let us keep her for the time, but gradually moving their forces across the Omanes. Now, her every count and corridor belongs to you. Her father spent much of his time there. I did not. I only have visited there from over a half dozen of occasions, if that I cannot remember. But I remember the view from the keep. It must seem much smaller from there, like you could hold it in your hands. A Mosin, at least. And it is much more than that. There, beyond the moon gates, onto the shores of the Ruby Sea. Here, places that no man can see, or touch, or take from you. You carry her with us. Wherever so we go, or we carry her with us. Not the land or the soil, the story. And what is life if not a story? The story of our journey from dusk till dawn, day after day after day. The story of our mothers, our fathers, our families and our friends, our peoples, our nations. I think a part of me understood that when I looked out from the keep. Ian, son of Kyan, not the caretaker of the story of Doma. The fine castle, truly with an even finer view, but in the end, Kami struck me down. How could I be so blind? I must return to the House of the Fierce at once. I have had what can only be described as a revelation. Ours is an excellent plan, but not so excellent it cannot be improved, and I know how. On second outlines, I ask that you return to the House of the Fierce without me, and tell Alphinaud to call the others together for a meeting. It is imperative the cogent emissary be in attendance as well. I shall join you anon. Oh, that's just a basic looking halberd. That's not cool at all. Lord Heenan wishes to discuss the details of our plan. Very well, if he insists, I shall summon the others at once. As for the Kojin, I believe one of their emissaries is already en route. Nevertheless, I shall contact them to be certain.
May I present the Blue Kojin's emissary?
Greetings and well met, old friends. The Elder sends his regards.
Soroban, it's good to have you with us.
If, you might humor me. Thank you for coming, Soroban. Doubtless you have already been informed of our plans and the role we would have your people play. However, I seek your counsel as a Kojin of the Blue. Be it by spell or siegecraft, could your forces destroy the underwater foundations of Doma Castle's outer wall?
Explosives coupled with a few incantations. Yes, that might produce sufficient force. Such a thing could indeed be done.
Then I wish to revise the plan. Instead of assisting the Confederacy in securing the Enclave, I would have the Kojin advance upstream beneath the water and breach a segment of the outer wall. I mean to flood Doma Castle.
My lord, the castle is a sacred symbol, the very heart of our nation. To destroy it is unthinkable, unconscionable. You cannot do this.
Which is exactly why it's a perfect plan. They'll never expect it.
I can and I will if it improves our chances. By flooding the castle, we remove the better part of their forces from the field and force Yotsu to retreat to the highest levels of the keep. Tell me that is not a worthwhile trade.
But my lord, that castle was entrusted to you by your father, and his father before him. I say to you again, it is the heart of our nation.
Stone walls do not a nation make, my friend. Her people do. And as long as we yet live, we can rebuild. So let us only think of this battle, of victory here and now. For without that, we have no future.
He's got a point.
I see that you are resolved, Lord Hien, and I would not presume to gainsay your decision.
I will inform the Elder of your revised stratagem and instruct our sappers to make ready.
Our preparations are all but complete. Once we receive word from our Kojin allies, we shall set our plans in motion. We shall fight, and we shall prevail.
If there's nothing else, I'll head to the mall. Tosaranuki's working hard and Issei's doing what he can to help, means the more I can do too. He's like a different person when he began hammering those plates. Younger, brighter, full of life and hope. No plan is perfect, and there's ever room for improvement. With my comments will be finding their approach until the moment they begin. In case you aren't aware, the other Junin will lead the assault in the Moon Gates, not I. My place is at Lord Hien's side. The plan is set, and all that can be done has been done. Rest and relaxation is now paramount, for tomorrow we may die. Have you not done enough? Have you not paused a moment to gather yourself on the eve of their grand design? Go not unto battle with weary eyes or lingering regrets, my friend. Zarbon informs me that his sappers will be ready within the day, which means we can proceed as planned and attack the Doma castle tomorrow. Considering the key role you will play, I think it only prudent that you refrain from further labors and rest until tomorrow. Agreed? No rest for the righteous. True enough, true enough. When you have seen to your sundry tasks and are ready to retire, I pray you would let me know. Oh, come on. Far be it for me to refuse. We shall speak again in the morning. Take care, my friend.
You're awake. I was just, well, they threw me out, actually. Told me I needed to get some sleep. Ready for the big day. Not long now, eh? I'm nervous, of course, but I also feel like I didn't know where I was going, but maybe, finally, something's gonna change, you know? Really, really change. And when the dust has settled, we'll see what we've won, and what we've lost. I'm going to give it my all tomorrow. Everything I've seen and felt, I won't let it be for nothing. Right. Off to bed. Don't want to overdo it, and neither should you. Oh, but before you sleep, you should look in on Elfino and Alize. Quietly, of course.
Aw, that's cute.
Ha! Another restless soul. Come, come. Raise a glass to freedom.
Good. Good. I should be interested to know his thoughts on the matter.
Ah, that's enough, Gosetsu. You'll not convince anyone with your drunken ramblings. We've talked about this, all of us. We are flooding the castle tomorrow, and that's the end of it.
I know. I accepted your decision, and I do not intend to go back on my word. Nevertheless, as the battle draws near, I cannot help but recall our many travails, and it fair compels me to speak. In all my time serving as a leader of men, there are two failures which haunt me to this day. The first, a defeat at the hands of the Empire 25 years past, and the subsequent imprisonment of your father. Long did I consider offering up my life in atonement, until Lord Kyan allowed at last to receive visitors called for me, of all people. For my unborn child, he said. For my dearest Shun. Live. My second failure, of course, was the betrayal of that self-same command. When in the rebellion I failed to protect not only Lord Kyan, but Lord Hien too. That I yet live, having known such disgrace, is an affront to the Kami themselves. Yet you, all of you, saw fit to grant this shameful creature, this failure, another chance to serve a greater purpose. Thank you for pitying an old fool.
Now, it is far too soon for that. Save your tears for the morrow. You may be sure we will have ample cause to shed them, be they for joy or despair. Ah, even that sounds morose. We who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms. He is right about one thing, though. We have you and yours to thank for this chance. All debts will be repaid. On that you have my word. But first we must live past tomorrow. If you've no intention of sleeping, Yugiri, you may as well join us.
Forgive me, my lord. I did not mean to... if that is your will.
There we go. The die is cast. There he is. I trust you are none the worse for wear after last night. We received confirmation from the Koji not long ago. Their sappers stand at the ready and await your signal. Let's not keep them and the others waiting. Gather your things and we depart at once. Alpha Note. Instruct Elise and the others to move into position and launch their attack. Our scouts report no change in the Imperial's disposition, but I will leave nothing to chance. We must act quickly lest we lose the element of surprise. Understood. I'll relay our orders to her and rejoin my unit. But Setsu and Yagiri await the two of you at Mosin. Good luck, my friends. I will see you both again soon. Alright, here we go. This is still 67, huh? Seriously? Can you not?
Understood. Wish us luck. Right. You all know what you have to do. Are you ready?
Oh, yes. Ready to show them what a good job they made of breaking us.
Then what are you waiting for? Move out!
Why must we waste our time guarding this blasted...
Sound the alarm! Fluminous is under attack! Armed insurgents have breached the perimeter! We need reinforcements!
This is Lee's. Imperial forces converging on our position. Looks like we've got their attention. We'll be sure to keep them busy for as long as we can.
You laying down or are you gonna...
I'm gonna move.
Ah, war! To wield power, to make men kneel before you. There is no better feeling. A pity I must share this pleasure with a feral dog of a Dothal.
Preening, Oronir! You fear that you will put the sun in shade! Those are for you. Go, claim your prey. to me! Come to your death! With each that falls, my soul soars higher!
Swiftly, brothers! Fall not behind! Make an offering of their steel to Father Azim!
It's just a kind of cool moment. Like all the work you've done, just coming together just for this one goal.
They seem to be enjoying themselves.
My lord, the barrier!
That it should fall so soon! Truly, our allies seem determined to surpass each other.
The Magitech field is down. I repeat, the Magitech field is down. Confederate vessels, you are clear to advance upon the Enclave.
The wall is breached. The Kojin too will not be outdone.
Our allies have set the stage. Now we must take the castle. With me!
My lady, the riverside wall has been breached. The lower levels are already flooded and the water is still rising.
So I gathered. You would tear the whole thing down, all for the promise of freedom. A noble sacrifice, or the last desperate flailings of a fool. Speaking of which, how fares my route?
The procedure was carried out as instructed by Lord Owleth. By all indications, it was a success.
Is that so? Then he may yet be of some use. Devotees of vengeance should rightly pursue their cause unto the bitter end, don't you think? Their hearts aflame with passion until the last few embers fizzle and fade. The Viceroy's orders were clear. If Doma falls, none shall be spared in his wrath. Tell the men to fight as if their lives depend on it. Because they do.
As you command, my lady.
Again they come to make you kneel, to make you grovel and suffer. But you have endured their worst and survived. You know their tricks. They will not find a flower simply waiting to be plucked.
There can be no doubt the Viceroy is trapped. So comes our part. Our Kojin allies will deliver us to our destination, to the Western Dock. Do not forget to bring your fellow adventurers, Lions. Greetings and well met, my friends. Climb aboard, climb aboard. There is room enough for you all. Alliance. We must, that we might improve our odds of success, we should divide into two parties upon our arrival. One composed of myself, the other you, Gotsetsu, and Yukiri. Given our inferior numbers, we must needs finish the battle quickly, so while you and the others draw the enemy's attention, I shall steal over to the keep. Lest you worry, though I may be in the castle only a handful of times, my father saw fit to draw its layout onto me. I can find my way blindfolded. Should even one meet with misfortune, the other will reach Yutsuyu. Yutsuyu. Agreed? Then let's be about it, for Doma. Now, Doma Castle is now available. And we can probably... Can we not go in there with, Really? No. Hold up. No. Yeah, we can go in there with the Doman Shaman, Gotsetsu, and Yagiri. Which, we're not. And then while we're waiting on that, we're gonna go ahead and head over here to Dragon Sound. You must first complete the main scenario, Heaven's Weep. Oh, you suck. Okay, so what can we do now? We could probably head over to work on Rogue a little bit. Never mind. Here we go. Dragoon. Oh, shit. That was bad. Okay, so far so good. We're up to the first boss. Let's see how he works. And right into it we go. Okay, neither one for us. Okay, that boss battle wasn't too bad. Okay, let's see. Again with the shit? Okay. This isn't that hard, it's just annoying. Okay, that's kind of cool how it rolls up like that. don't like that. Okay, that's not good. Let's got some knockback. We've got some lock. No, they're gone. Oh, he got a full brunt of that. Man, no luck for me today, huh? Oh, don't say that, obviously.
We go together!
Let's put myself over here in the corner. And then get the fuck out of there. Obviously, those are going to spin towards us, so...
Die, die, die! Die, die, die! We go together! La, la, la!
Nice. Okay, that wasn't too bad of a dungeon. I actually really liked it. I got a red mage arm, which doesn't help us. We did get a new little piece of it. I guess I'll take that. Make ourselves a little bit better.
Have you aught to say for yourself? For what you have done to our people? Your people?
My people, he says. The precious lordling beloved by all, come to confront the wicked witch. My parents taught me no better. They woke me from dawn to dusk like an ox or an ass or some other beast of burden. Until, that is, my brother spied a chance to transform the family fortunes. And so I was married to a vicious old drunk, who beat me as he pleased. And when I pleaded for help, I was told to grin and bear it. For the family, for him, for everyone's sake. They pretended not to notice, but they knew. They knew! What did it matter? I was nothing to them. Less than nothing. I wasn't of their flesh. I wasn't a fellow Doma. I wasn't even a person. I might just as well have been dead. And then my husband passed away one day. And so I was sold off yet again to pay his debts. But this time, I found a way to live for myself. To survive as a spy for the Empire. Oh, those were the days when the scales first fell from my eyes. No longer would I be a slave to my parents or my husband or the pleasure house. I would be free and receive due compensation. That would be enough, I thought. Until I saw a Doman in the road, beaten and broken. And my My heart skipped a bit. Lying at my feet, groaning in agony, sobbing in despair. Powerless, helpless, hopeless. A vision forever seared into my soul. Oh! There was nothing I would not do to feel that joy again. To bend this cruel, twisted world to my whims. Now, having borne witness to my life's work, have you aught to say to me? "'Twas kind of you to lend me your ear, my lord. But now it is time for us to conclude our little tete-a-tete with a final game of chance. Who shall stand, and who shall fall? Let the die be cast."
This was her plan from the first, to bring the keep down on our heads!
I will remember your words. We must flee. Order our forces to withdraw.
God damn, Gotsetsu.
Go, my lord! While you still can! I cannot hold it forever!
No! We will not leave you behind!
Do your duty! Deliver Lord Hien and the others to safety! Now! Forthwith! I shall manage on my own!
God damn.
Gotsetsu!
No. No one leaves. Not you or anyone else.
Tis not this old frame cannot bear. Go now, all of you! The day is won, and the morrow beckons.
This isn't over.
Do not despair, my friend. Never before have I felt so alive. My eyes unclouded, my purpose clear. This is right.
Gotsetsu. You never failed us. Not once. You served my father faithfully. and I am a better man for your guidance. And the Doma we build together shall be better for it too. Be proud, my friend. Be proud.
I am, Shun. More than you know.
Hien! Hien!
You cast the die. Gambling was never my vice.
How merciful the gods that I should find you in time. Kasetsu? We must turn back now before it is too late.
Eyes forward, Cyrano. That was his wish.
I will deliver you to safety. The others are waiting.
I see. Okay, I'm actually probably gonna stop there for now with that. The world turned upside down. We will actually, let's pick up that one. Thank you. Occupation is ended then. People must be informed of our victory. But I must simply give up Gotsetsu for lost. Before aught else, we must needs search the ruins. Allow me, my friends. The castle is still collapsing into the river and could easily drag you into your deaths. I know it can navigate the waters easily without fear or drowning. Be reasonable, brother. You know he is right. Lines, a word if I may. My lord withdraws into himself, unable to turn his thoughts from the keep. He needs us now more than ever. My friends, I am returned. Swam as far as the ruins as I could. And did you find him? Nay, lady, naught remained of the keep for me to search. Undermined from below and shaken from above, the manners of its collapse are most unusual. The floor beneath him gave away before the rest. It is not impossible that he could have sent tumbling into the river. But the water is thick with silt and debris. Despite my best efforts, I could not find him. I am sorry. There is naught for which you should apologize. Thank you, Soroban, for taking it upon yourself to search. The castle is in ruins, and the people are eager to learn the fate of their nation. We'll leave at once. Are you sure, my lord? The day is won, and morrow beckons. It falls to us to greet it. I'm going down to the docks to see if I can get one of the Confederate ships to take us to the Enclave. Perhaps we should tell the others at the House of the Fierce to gather there? Magnai and Sandu know not of what happened in the castle. I will go and tell them. They fought valiantly and with honor, Serena. I pray you tell them that as well. You too, my friend, were instrumental in this triumph. I must insist that you be present when we bring these tidings to my people. Okay, so we have that quest started, but I am not going to continue that at the moment. We are going to go back to our rogue. Get ourselves a few levels with rogue. That way we can kind of get it ready for when my other two jobs are at 50. Get the net, App Castle. Should probably go do these real quick. Middle, middle, lower. Lower, middle, Summerford. Yeah, I know where those are. Where are these pirates? The pirates should be about... Okay, I think I know where those guys are at. Oh, yeah, Wild Dodos as well. So we need to go to lower. None of those should be too difficult to find. Cave bat should be in here. Last but not least, they should be... Pretty sure they're like up here in this general area. Okay, we got hide, blended with surroundings, making it possible for enemies to detect you, but reducing movement speed by 50%. Okay, don't think I need that quite right now. We still got plenty of those, so we're gonna head over here now. Won't do the quest just yet. Okay, that's been done. I've got to kill one more of these guys. That should be put me pretty close to another level. Yep, there we go. This gives us a bloodbath, which isn't bad. Up there for now. At the gates. Go ahead and initiate that one. Okay, so this is just go to the special area and fight whatever appears. That's not too bad. Should be the last. Oh, come on, you got another one from. Couldn't you give me just one more? Next one shouldn't be that bad. That's fine, wasn't trying to do a fate anyway. So we need to go... It's very good. Seems like it. Okay, and then last but not least, knowing to stand on. All we have to do is kill... Oh, I'm just gonna get the dodo eggs. I'm gonna have to kill this guy. Of course a fate is gonna pop right when I'm doing this. Oh my god, really? I'm a little busy. Okay, that should at least give us another level, and then we could probably do hunting for a little bit. And that should pop us to about 15, if I'm mistaken. See, let's take a look at our hunting log now. Lower, the God's Grip. That's in the Skull Valley, which isn't too far from us. We can probably knock those two out. Should give us some decent experience. Oops. pretty sure I just have to get Rogue to 15, right? Because leveling is 16. Fuck. Okay. Gotta get a couple more levels. That dark helmet walking around over there? Yeah, it is. Good old Spaceball reference. Really? How many do I gotta kill? All fours, what is that? Action trait, all fours. Reduces damage taken when falling, got it. So let's see, what else we got? God's Grip, God's Grip, okay, this should be these guys right here. Okay, now we're getting to the part where it's a little bit harder because they do have the level advantage on us, so we are gonna have a few misses under our belt. There's 15. Okay, so now we gotta go to lower. Should just be right outside of this village. Clear that up, and that should give us enough for what we need. Did they kill all these guys down here? Okay, nice. We have this ready for Lovelink you. I'm probably gonna call that there, because it's getting kind of late. I need to start getting ready to lay down. We have this now good to go. Scholar, Summoner, we'll do that tomorrow. That should get 50, maybe. We'll have to see what dungeon it gives us. And then the last one I gotta just set up is Marauder, and we're good to go with all of the Los Lancia jobs. Alright, let's put ourselves in a good spot. Let's go ahead and put us in Limsa Limensa. And I'm just gonna call it there. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you all again later.